Welcome, dear traveler. Tonight you journey to a mountain, high above the world, to a hermit's cave, a place of ancient solitude, of wind, of distant bells, of peace found in simplicity, in silence. Before we begin, if these medieval tales bring you rest, please subscribe. New stories arrive each week. Tales of quiet places, of peaceful sanctuaries, of sleep. Your support allows more journeys to be created, more rest to be shared. Thank you for being here. Now settle into comfort. Let your body find its place of rest. There is no hurry, no rush. Only this gentle invitation to peace. Close your eyes if you wish, or let them soften and rest, however feels right. You are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. Begin to notice your breathing, not changing it, just noticing. The air moving in, the air moving out. The rhythm your body already knows. The breath that has sustained you since your first moment. Breathe in slowly. Cool mountain air, clean, pure, untouched. Feel it filling your lungs, bringing life, bringing clarity. Breathe out slowly, releasing everything held, everything carried, everything that weighs you down. Let it flow away like wind down a mountain. In, fresh, clear, new, out, used, released. Let each breath be a little slower than the last, a little deeper, a little more peaceful. Your body remembers how to do this. Trust it. Follow it. Rest in its ancient wisdom. This invitation to finally rest. Breathe in, drawing peace into every cell, every fiber, every part of your being. Breathe out, letting tension drain away like water down stone, like clouds moving past mountain peaks, like everything temporary finally releasing. The bed beneath you holds your complete weight. You do not need to hold yourself. You do not need to stay vigilant. You can surrender everything. Let the earth support you. Let gravity embrace you. Let rest claim. Your breathing grows quieter, gentler, more like wind than breath, like the mountain itself breathing. Like the earth drawing in sky and releasing peace. In, mountain air enters. Out, everything else leaves. Tonight, you climb a mountain, not with effort, not with strain, just following an ancient path. Stone steps worn smooth by centuries of pilgrims, of seekers. Of those looking for what you look for now, peace, solitude, rest, you climb toward a cave, a hermit's dwelling, simple, stone, sacred, a place carved from the mountain itself. The wind will blow, constant, gentle, the eternal voice of high places. And from far below, bells will ring, distant, soft, from a monastery in the valley, their sound carried up on the wind, reaching you, blessing you, reminding you that even in solitude, you are not alone. Even in silence, there is song. This is a place between earth and sky, between the world below and the heavens above, between noise and silence, between everything and nothing, a threshold, a doorway, a place of transformation through simple rest. Breathe in this moment, this readiness, this opening to what waits. Breathe out everything preventing your arrival, everything keeping you from peace. In, the mountain waits. Out, the cave stands open. In, the wind blows. Out, the bells ring. Let yourself sink deeper now, into the bed, into the darkness, into the quiet. Your body grows heavier with each breath, warmer, more relaxed. Everything in you says yes. Yes to this journey. Yes to this rest. Yes to this peace. The story will carry you, like wind carries sound, like mountain paths carry pilgrims home. Just let the sounds wash over you. Let them guide. The mountain rises from the valley, ancient, patient, eternal. The path winds, upward, stone, worn, true. The cave waits, dark, sheltered, safe, and you are called, invited, expected. This place has been waiting. This rest has been prepared. Breathe in, one more time, filling yourself with mountain air, with clarity, with space. Breathe out, releasing into what comes next, into the climb, into the wind, into the bells, into the peace, into solitude, into wind, into the sound of distant bells. Let us begin. Let the wind blow. Let the bells ring. The mountain stands. The cave waits. The mountain rises, steep, ancient, patient. It has stood here since the earth was young. Will stand here until the earth is old. It simply rises, stone upon stone, height upon height, reaching toward sky, touching clouds, holding silence. A path winds up this mountain, narrow, barely visible, more suggestion than certainty. It is not maintained, not paved, not marked, just worn by feet, by centuries of feet, hermits, pilgrims, seekers, all climbing, all ascending, all seeking what lies above. The path begins in the valley below, where the monastery stands, where bells ring, where prayers rise. But the path does not stay there. It climbs, leaves the valley, leaves the world of voices and community, climbs toward something else, something higher, something quieter, something more. The afternoon is ending. Evening approaches. The light is soft, golden. It touches the mountain peaks, makes them glow, makes them sacred. The valleys below are already in shadow, already in dusk, but up here, up at this height, the light remains, holds, blesses the stone with its last warmth before night comes. The air is different at this height, thinner, cooler, pure. Each breath takes more effort. Each breath gives less. But each breath is cleaner, clearer, more honest. Never been sullied by smoke or dust or the breath of many. Just mountain air, just wind, just pure. The path is steep. Each step requires intention, requires effort, requires choosing. The legs work. The lungs work. The heart works. This is not easy climbing, not comfortable, not simple. But it is good. It is right. It is what brings you here. What brings you higher. What brings you home. Imagine yourself on this path. Imagine the effort of climbing. Imagine the thinness of the air. Imagine looking up and seeing how far there is still to go. Imagine looking down and seeing how far you have already come. Imagine the choice to continue, to keep climbing, to keep seeking what waits above. The stone beneath feet is solid, real, ancient. Some stones are loose, shift slightly when stepped upon. Others are fixed. The path requires attention, requires presence, requires being here. Now, in this step, not the last, not the next, this one, always this one. The wind begins to make itself known. Down in the valley, wind was just breeze, occasional, gentle, forgetful. But up here, up at this height, wind is constant, present, faithful. It blows always, sometimes gentle, sometimes strong, but always. Always wind, always present, always speaking. The wind carries no scent, no smell of earth, no smell of life, just stone, just cold, just emptiness that is somehow full. The wind at this height has traveled far, over peaks. Nothing exists but stone and sky. This wind is pure, ancient, true. The wind makes sound, whistles around rocks, rushes past ears, moves through sparse grass that somehow grows here. The sound is constant, a presence, a companion, not annoying, not intrusive, just there, always there. The sound of the mountain breathing, the voice of stone speaking, the prayer of height made audible. The path turns, switchbacks, climbs one direction. The mountain does not allow straight, demands humility, demands patience, demands accepting the way the mountain offers, not the way desired, not the way wanted, the way that is. Sparse vegetation clings to the mountain, small tough plants, low, hugging stone. They survive here, somehow, against wind, against cold, against the harshness of height. They are small, humble, but alive, present, bearing witness that life persists even here, even in this difficult place, even in this sacred height. The light continues to fade, the golden hour passing, the peaks losing their glow, evening truly arriving. But there is no darkness yet, just softness, just transition, just the gentle passage from day toward night. The sky is deep blue, clear, infinite. Stars will come soon, will fill this sky, will bless this mountain with their ancient light. Below, the valley is dark now, in shadow, in evening. The monastery is just visible, a cluster of stone buildings, a bell tower rising, lights beginning to appear, candles, fires, life continuing in the valley. But up here, up on this path, there is only stone, only wind, only the journey upward, only this. Let yourself feel the climb. Let yourself know the effort. Let yourself experience the thinning air, the persistent wind, the growing cold. Let yourself choose to continue, to keep climbing, to keep seeking, because something waits above, something important, something necessary, something home. The path becomes steeper, more difficult. The legs burn, the lungs work harder, the heart pounds. This is effort. This is work. This is the cost of climbing, of seeking height, of leaving the world below. But the effort is good, is cleansing, is preparation. Each step takes away something, some burden, some weight, some concern that lived in the valley, that belonged to the world, that has no place at this height. The wind grows stronger, more constant, more present. It pushes, resists, makes climbing harder, but it also cleanses, strips away, leaves only what is essential, only what is real, only what is true. The wind is not enemy, is teacher, is purification. It takes away everything that is not needed, leaves only what matters, only breath, only step, only now. Ahead, the path disappears around a curve, around an outcrop of stone. What lies beyond is hidden, unknown, but the path leads there, must lead there, has led countless others there. Hermits, seekers, souls needing height, needing separation, needing what only mountain can give. The path knows, the mountain knows. Trust, continue, climb. The curve is reached, turned, and there it is. The cave, the hermit's cave, the mountain sanctuary, visible now, just ahead, just above, a dark opening in gray stone, natural, simple, perfect. This is what the path leads to. This is what the climb seeks. This is home. The cave is not large, not imposing, not obvious, just an opening, a natural hollow in the mountain face. But it is shelter. It is sanctuary. It is the place above the world where wind blows constant, and bells reach faintly, and peace lives in stone and silence. The final steps are taken, slower now, with reverence, with gratitude, with the knowing that arrival is gift, that finding this place is blessing, that being here is grace. The path ends. The cave entrance is reached. The threshold stands ready. The hermit's home waits, silent, patient, eternal. The wind blows around the entrance, constant, faithful. It has blown here for millennia, will blow for millennia more. It is guardian, companion, prayer. It welcomes, blesses, invites. Come in, come home, come home, come home. Prayer, it where, it welcomes, blesses, invites. Come in, come home, come rest. And from far below, so faint, so distant, but clear, the bells, the monastery bells, 3 tones, calling evening prayer. The sound travels up the mountain, up through the wind, up to this height, to this cave, to this moment. The bells reach here, barely, but they reach. They bless, they connect. Valley and mountain, community and solitude, world and sanctuary, all connected, all one, all blessed. Stand at this threshold, between outside and inside, between world and sanctuary, between everything left below and everything waiting within. Feel the wind, hear the bells, know the mountain. This is the place. This is the moment. This is arrival. This is home. The cave entrance is dark, welcoming, open. It has received countless hermits, countless seekers, countless souls. It waits to receive one more, waits to shelter, to hold, to bless. The darkness is not empty, is full, full of silence, full of peace, full of the rest that waits beyond the threshold, beyond the world, beyond everything. The cave in the hermit's cave before you, in the mountain's heart, open, in the home waiting above the world. It is not large, step forward, not grand, toward just the darkness, a natural opening toward in the shelter, toward wide the peace for one person. The journey upward is tall enough to stand. The arrival simple, has happened. Humble, the hermit's cave perfect. Is found. The stone now around the entrance is weathered. The discovering by centuries of wind. Now rain comes home by snow, by time itself. The rock is gray, dark gray, almost black in places, ancient, patient. It has been here since the mountain rose, will be here long after. It simply is, eternal, unchanging home. The darkness inside the cave is not frightening, not threatening, not empty. It is full, full of shelter, full of peace, full of the silence that heals. The darkness invites, welcomes, calls, come in, come home, come rest. The wind continues, always continues. It flows around the cave entrance, creates small sounds, soft whistles, gentle sighs, the voice of the mountain speaking, the breath of stone made audible. It has spoken this way for millennia, will speak for millennia more, patient, constant, true. Step forward, toward the entrance, toward the darkness, toward the shelter. Each step an act of trust, of surrender, of coming home. The stone is solid beneath feet, real, dependable. It holds, it supports, it blesses each step taken upon it. The threshold is crossed, one foot inside, then the other. The transition is immediate, complete, outside, inside, world, sanctuary, noise, silence. The cave accepts, receives, embraces. Welcome, welcome, home, sanctuary, noise, silence. The cave accepts, receives, embraces. Welcome, welcome, home. Welcome to rest. The air inside is different, cooler, stiller, heavier. It smells of stone, of earth, of age, of centuries of stillness. There is no dust, no decay, just the clean smell of rock, of mountain, of permanence. The air has been here a long time, undisturbed, sacred, pure. The wind outside continues its song, but inside the sound is muffled, softened, transformed. It becomes background, becomes lullaby, becomes the perfect sound for rest. Not silent, not loud, just present, just constant, just soothing. Let yourself feel this transition. Let yourself know you have crossed into sanctuary. Let yourself recognize shelter when you find it. Let the cave hold you, protect you, bless you with its ancient peace. Eyes adjust to the dimness. The darkness is not complete. Light filters in from the entrance. Soft, gray, enough to see, enough to navigate, enough to know. The cave extends back, not deep, perhaps 10 paces, perhaps 12. A single chamber, one room, simple, sufficient, perfect. The floor is stone, smooth in places, rough in others, natural, unworked, just as the mountain made it. No tiles, no wood, just rock, solid, real, honest. The floor slopes slightly toward the back, rises toward the entrance. Natural drainage, natural design, natural perfection. The walls curve gently. They are not straight, not flat. They follow the natural contours of the stone. They bulge in places, recede in others. They are living walls, stone walls, ancient walls. They have held this space since before humans walked the earth. They will hold it long after. They simply hold, patient, eternal. True, the ceiling is low, not so low as to feel pressed, but low enough to feel held, contained, protected. It curves overhead, natural arch, natural dome, created by time, by water, by the patient work of millennia. It is beautiful, perfect, sacred. The hermit who lived here understood that this cave was gift, was blessing, was home. The few things here speak of that understanding, of gratitude, of acceptance. Peace found in simplicity. Against one wall, a stone ledge, natural, part of the cave itself, wide enough to sleep on, long enough for a body, flat enough for rest. The mountain provided this, made this, gave this. A bed of stone, a place of rest, ancient, simple, perfect. On the ledge, a single blanket, rough wool, brown, gray, undyed, heavy, the kind that holds warmth, that provides weight, that speaks of humble sufficiency. It is folded, waiting, ready to cover, ready to warm, ready to bless. A small pillow rests at one end, also wool, stuffed with something soft, perhaps more wool, perhaps dried grass. It does not matter. It will serve, will support, will comfort. That is enough. That is everything. Near the ledge, a wooden cross, simple, rough, 2 pieces of wood bound with cord, not ornate, not decorated, just 2 pieces of wood, vertical, horizontal, the sign, the symbol, the reminder. It hangs on a small natural projection of stone, placed there with care, with reverence, with love. Beneath the cross, a stone, flat, serving as shelf. On it, a wooden bowl, simple, carved from single piece of wood, dark, smooth, used. It holds water, clear mountain water, always full, kept full, sacred, necessary, life. Beside the bowl, a wooden cup, small, simple, for drinking, for receiving, for giving thanks. Nothing more needed, nothing more desired. Just this, just enough, just perfect. A small wooden stool sits near the entrance. Low, 3 legs, solid, for sitting, for watching the entrance, for looking out at the world below while being separate from it. The wood is dark, worn smooth, sat upon for years, perhaps decades, perhaps generations. It knows its purpose, serves it, asks nothing more. In one corner, a small alcove, natural hollow in the stone, protected, dry. It holds provisions, a cloth sack, perhaps containing dried food, grain, roots, whatever sustains. Enough, always enough, never excess, never want, just enough. The hermit's way, the mountain's teaching, sufficiency. The light from the entrance illuminates part of the cave, leaves other parts in shadow. The shadows are not dark, not threatening. They are restful, necessary, part of the whole. Light, shadow, both needed, both perfect, both blessing. Feel yourself in this space. Feel the simplicity settling into your bones. Feel the peace of having only what is needed. Feel the freedom of wanting nothing more. Let the cave teach you. Let the stone speak to you. Let the hermit's wisdom reach you. The wind outside continues. Its sound reaches inside, gentle, constant, sometimes louder, sometimes softer, but always present, always speaking. The wind is companion here, teacher, prayer. It never stops, never leaves, never abandons. It is faithful, patient, true. And beneath the wind, so faint, so distant, another sound. Bells, the monastery bells from the valley far below. They reach this height, barely, just barely, but they reach 3 tones, calling prayer, marking time, blessing the mountain, blessing the cave, blessing the hermit who lived here, blessing you who rest here now. The bells fade, the wind continues, the cave holds. Everything in its place, everything in its time, everything perfect, nothing missing, nothing extra. Just this, just enough, just home. The stone ledge calls without words, its purpose clear, its invitation obvious. But not yet, not quite yet. First, there is simply standing in this space, receiving it, accepting it, loving it. The cave is cool but not cold. The stone holds some warmth from the day. Not much, just enough. And the wool blanket waits, ready to provide more, ready to wrap, ready to comfort. There is no fire here, no hearth, no flame, just stone, just wool, just the warmth of shelter, of being inside, of being held by mountain. That is enough. That is everything. The hermit who lived here knew this. knew that warmth comes not just from fire, but from shelter, from protection, from being held by something larger, something ancient, something that has held countless souls and will hold countless more. The mountain holds, the cave protects. That is warmth enough. Time moves differently here, slower, thicker, each moment full, complete. There is no hurry, no schedule, no next thing. Just this, just now, just being in cave, being in mountain, being in peace. The hermit knew this too, knew that time is not enemy, is not master, is simply flow, simply passage, simply now becoming, then becoming now again, eternal present, always here, always now, always home. The wind shifts slightly, changes tone, still gentle, still constant, but different, speaking different words, singing different songs. The wind is never exactly the same, always moving, always changing, always new, yet always wind, always present, always faithful. This is teaching, this is wisdom, this is what the hermit learned. Change, constancy, both, neither, everything, nothing, just wind, just now, just peace. Let yourself rest in this. Let yourself be held by stone and wind and distant bells. Let yourself know you have found the place, the hermit's cave, the mountain sanctuary, the home above the world. Let yourself be grateful. Let yourself be still. Let yourself be peace. The cave has received countless hermits, countless seekers, countless souls needing rest. It has held them all, blessed them all, given them all what they needed. It does not tire, does not deplete, does not fail. It simply holds, simply gives, simply is stone, cave, home for you now. For you in this moment, for you always. The shadows deepen as day fades outside. The light from the entrance grows dimmer, softer. The cave fills with gentle darkness, not frightening, not empty, full, complete, perfect. This darkness is rest. This darkness is peace. This darkness is home. And in this darkness, in this cave, in this moment, there is everything, everything needed, everything necessary, everything true, stone, wind, bells, silence, peace, home, all here, all now, all perfect. Just this, just enough, just everything. The cave holds its silence, not empty silence, full silence, a kind that has presence, has weight, has meaning. The silence here is not absence of sound. It is something else, something deeper, something that contains all sound, all meaning, all truth. The wind outside continues, never stops, never pauses, never rests. It is the constant companion of this place, the eternal presence, a voice that speaks when all else is quiet. The wind at this height is different from wind anywhere else. It is pure, uninterrupted. It has traveled over peaks, through passes, across vast spaces where nothing stops it, Nothing slows it. Nothing changes it. Sit on the wooden stool near the entrance, low, solid, facing outward, facing the world that lies below, the world that is no longer yours, no longer close, no longer touching. From here, the valley is distant, small, unreal, like something remembered, like something dreamed, like something that exists in another life, another time, another world. The view from this height is vast, endless. The eye can travel for miles, for days, for lifetimes, ridge after ridge, peak after peak, valley after valley, all visible, all present, all part of the great mountain world that surrounds this cave, this sanctuary, this home. The monastery is visible far below, a cluster of gray stone, a bell tower rising, fields around it, green, tended, the work of hands, the work of community, the work of those who live together, who pray together, who serve together. It is beautiful from here, peaceful, right? But it is not this, not solitude, not silence, not the hermit's way. The wind moves over the land, visible in the swaying of trees, in the bending of grass, in the movement of clouds. Everything responds to wind. Everything acknowledges its presence, its power, its constancy. The wind is master here, is teacher, is the breath of the mountain itself made visible, made present, made real. Feel yourself sitting at this threshold. How faithful, how it never stops, never abandons, never fails. Let the wind teach you. Let it speak to you. Let it be what it has always been. Companion, guardian, prayer. The sound of wind is complex, not simple, not single. Many sounds woven together. The whistle around rocks, the rush past the cave entrance, the movement through sparse grass, the voice of air moving over stone. All of it together, creating symphony, creating presence, creating the voice of mountain speaking its eternal truth. Sometimes the wind is gentle, soft, almost tender. It touches like breath, like whisper, like the softest prayer. In these moments, it is comfort, is peace, is the mountain saying all is well, all is right, all is exactly as it should be. Sometimes the wind is stronger, more present, more demanding. It pushes, insists, reminds. In these moments, it is teacher, is challenge, is the mountain saying remember, remember where you are, remember what matters, remember truth, but always, always the wind is constant, present, faithful. It does not come and go, does not appear and disappear. It simply is, like the stone, like the mountain, like the eternal presence of the sacred, always here, always now, always blessing, and beneath the wind, woven through it, carried by it, the monastery bells, calling prayer, marking time, blessing the hours, against distance, but it travels, it reaches, it arrives here, at this cave, at this height, at this sacred solitude. The bells ring 3 times. 3 tones, high, middle, low. The pattern is ancient, unchanging. It has been rung this way for centuries, will be rung this way for centuries more. The bells know their work, know their purpose, know their blessing. They call the monks to prayer, but they also bless the mountain, bless the hermit, bless the solitude that lives above. Let yourself hear the bells. Let yourself receive their blessing. Let yourself know that even in solitude, even in separation, even in this height above the world, you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not alone. The bells reach you. The prayer reaches you. The blessing reaches you. The bells fade. The wind continues. The silence returns. But it is different now. Changed. Blessed. The silence after bells is deeper, fuller, more complete. It holds the echo of prayer, the memory of blessing, the presence of connection. Solitude? Yes. Separation? Yes. But also connection. Also community. Also love reaching across distance, across height, across the vast space between valley and mountain, between world and sanctuary, between many and one. Time passes, unmarked, unmeasured, unknowable. The sun continues its descent. The light continues to fade. The evening deepens toward night, but there is no hurry, no urgency, no concern. Simply passage, simply the eternal movement of now, becoming then becoming now again. The wind shifts, changes direction slightly, comes from the south now instead of the west, carries different feel, different temperature, different presence, but still wind, still constant. This is wisdom, change, constancy, both, neither, everything, nothing, just wind, just now, just peace. Stars begin to appear, first one, then another, then many. The sky deepens, darkens, becomes infinite. The stars at this height are different, brighter, closer, more real. There is less air between, less dust, less interference, just height, just clarity, just the eternal light of distant suns reaching across impossible distance to touch this mountain, this cave, this moment. Feel yourself under these stars. Feel the vastness above. Feel how small you are, how temporary, how brief, but also feel how you are part of this, part of the mountain, part of the stars, part of the great eternal presence that simply is, always has been, always will be. You are not separate, not alone, not abandoned. You are part, always part, forever part. The wind continues, the stars multiply, the silence deepens, and in this, in all of this, there is peace, profound peace, the kind that comes not from comfort, not from ease, not from having everything, but from having exactly enough, from being exactly here, from knowing exactly now. This is the hermit's peace. This is the mountain's gift. This is the blessing of height, of solitude, of sacred separation. Another sound, so faint, almost imagination, but there, real, the bells again, calling the last prayer of the day, Compline, the prayer of completion, of ending, of surrendering to night. The sound is almost lost in the wind, almost swallowed by distance, but it reaches, it arrives, it blesses. 3 tones, traveling up, finding this cave, finding this moment, finding you, the connection, the blessing, the reminder that even in deepest solitude, even in highest isolation, even in most profound separation, there is still this, still the bells, still the prayer, still the community of souls all seeking, all praying, all loving the same truth, the same peace, the same sacred presence. The bells fade, the wind continues, the stars shine, the cave holds, everything in its place, everything in its time, everything perfect. The hermit who lived here heard these same bells, felt this same wind, saw these same stars, century after century, hermit after hermit, solitude after solitude, all the same, all different, all blessed, all home. Sit in this, rest in this, know this. The wind will blow all night, the stars will shine, the bells will ring the hours, and the cave will hold, will protect, will bless. This is the life here, the rhythm here, the truth here. Wind, bells, stars, silence, peace, forever, always, now. Let yourself become part of this rhythm, part of this truth, part of this peace. Let the wind be your breath. Let the bells be your prayer. Let the stars be your company. Let the silence be your rest. Let the cave be your home. Let the mountain be your teacher. Let this moment be your everything, your always, your now. The darkness deepens, the cold increases, but inside the cave, protected, sheltered, held by stone, there is no fear, no concern, no worry, just this, just peace, just the sacred solitude that heals, that restores, that makes everything new. This is why the hermit came. This is what the hermit found. This is what waits for all who climb, all who seek, all who need the wind, the bells, the stars, the silence, the peace, the home above the world. Just sitting, just listening, just being. The wind blows, the bells ring, the stars shine, the cave holds, and you rest, complete, whole, perfect, blessed, home. The time has come, the time to rest, the time to lie down, the time to surrender to the mountain, to the stone, to the sleep that waits in this high place. The sitting is complete. The listening is done. Now comes the deeper rest, the truer peace, the final letting go. Rise from the wooden stool, slowly, stiffly. The body has been still, has grown cool, has settled into sitting. Movement comes with effort, with intention, with the gentle reminder that the body is real, is present, is here. Stand, find balance, let blood flow again, let warmth return, Let life continue its patient work. Turn away from the entrance, away from the view, toward the place of rest. The cave is darker here, away from the entrance, away from starlight, but not completely dark. The stone bed, the wool blanket, the place where sleep waits. Walk the few steps across the stone floor, toward the back, toward the ledge. The stone ledge waits. It is not soft, not cushioned. It is stone, hard, unyielding, ancient, but it is bed. What will hold? The ledge is at good height, not too high, not too low. It was made by the mountain, by time. Imagine yourself standing before this stone bed. Imagine the simplicity of it. Imagine knowing this is where you will sleep, on stone. Imagine accepting this, welcoming this, knowing this is exactly right, exactly perfect. The wool blanket lies folded on the ledge, rough, heavy, brown, gray, the color of stone, the color of earth, the texture, the honest roughness of undyed wool, still holding the smell of sheep, of rain, of simplicity. This blanket has warmed hermits, has covered solitude, has blessed rest in this cave for years, perhaps decades. Unfold the blanket, shake it slightly, lay it on the stone ledge, smoothing, arranging, making ready. The wool spreads, covers the stone, creates a layer, not much, not thick, but something between body and rock. The pillow sits at the head of the ledge, small, simple, wool, stuffed with wool, or grass, not luxurious, not what the world calls comfort, but it is enough. That is all that matters. Sit on the edge of the ledge. The stone is hard beneath, solid, unyielding, real. This is not bed as the world knows bed. This is something else, something older, something truer. This is rest as the hermit's knew rest. Simple, direct, honest, stone and wool. Nothing less, just enough. The wind outside continues, always continues. Its sound reaches even here. The wind does not abandon, does not forget. It blows. Remove any outer layers, any excess. The cave is cool but not cold. The wool will warm. The stone will hold. The body will adjust. This is enough. This has always been enough. Hermits lived here through winters, through storms, through the harsh seasons of mountain life, with just this, just stone, just wool. Let yourself feel this simplicity. Let yourself know you need nothing more. Let yourself rest in the sufficiency of stone and wool. Let the world's demands fade. Let the need for more, for better, for different, let it all go. This is enough. You are enough. Now is enough. Lie back, slowly, carefully. Lower the body onto the stone ledge, onto the wool blanket. The stone is hard beneath, unforgiving, real, but the wool softens it, slightly, just enough. The head finds the pillow, hard, flat, but present, supporting, serving. The body lies on stone, ancient stone. Stone that has been here since the mountain rose. Stone that will be here when the mountain falls. Stone that simply is eternal, patient, true. The body rests on this eternity, is held by this patience, is blessed by this truth. The wool blanket can be pulled up over the body, over the chest, the weight of it, the rough comfort of it, beginning to bless. This is covering. This is shelter. Feel the stone beneath you. Feel how hard it is, how unyielding, but also feel how it holds you, how it supports your full weight, how it does not give, does not shift, does not fail. The stone is faithful, is true, is exactly what it appears to be. Here is truth. Here is stone. Here is reality. And it is good. It is right. It is perfect. The cold of the stone begins to take body heat. But slowly, so slowly, stone is patient in all things. Even in this, the body's warmth spreads into stone. The stone's coolness spreads into body. They meet. They balance. They find equilibrium. This is the dance. This is the exchange. This is the blessing of lying on stone, of being in direct contact with mountain, with earth, with the bones of the world. The neck is held. The head is cradled. Just enough, just perfectly, just exactly what is needed. Nothing more, nothing less, just this, just enough, just perfect. Let yourself accept the hardness. Let yourself know that comfort is not always softness, that rest is not always ease, that sometimes the hardest bed brings the deepest sleep because it demands surrender, demands acceptance, demands letting go of all ideas of how things should be. The wind outside shifts, becomes slightly stronger, but not threatening, not harsh, just wind, just constant. Remember where you are. Remember what you sought. Remember why you climbed. The bells, the monastery bells, so faint now, so distant, calling the final prayer, calling the surrender to sleep. 3 tones, traveling up, finding you, blessing, always blessing. The bells fade, the wind continues, the stone holds. Everything in its time, everything perfect. The hermit lay here, being home. This is not the world's rest, not the world's comfort. Something older, something truer. This is the hermit's rest, the mountain's gift. Let the bells bless your rest. Let the cave protect your sleep. Let the mountain be your home. Let this moment be your everything, your always, your now. The darkness where sleep lives, where rest waits, where peace makes its home. This darkness is not empty, not lonely, not frightening. It is full, complete, perfect. The darkness holds you, protects you, blesses you. Just lying, just breathing, just being on stone under wool. Just here, just now, just home. The stone is hard, and it is all perfect, all exactly right, all exactly home. The body lies on stone, still, quiet, heavy, the weight has been fully given. The stone has fully accepted. There is no more holding, no more resisting, no more trying, just lying, just resting, just being held by ancient rock, by eternal mountain, by the bones of the earth itself. The wool blanket covers, holds warmth, creates boundary between body and air, between self and cave, between warmth and cold. But the boundary is thin, permeable, honest. The cold still touches, the warmth still spreads. They meet, they balance, they become one temperature, one presence, one truth. The breathing has slowed, deepened, each breath longer than the last, each pause between breaths longer still. In, the mountain air enters, thin, pure, cold, filling lungs that have learned to take what is given, to accept what is offered, to be grateful for each breath, each moment, each now. Out, the breath leaves, warm, used, given back, returning to cave, to mountain, to the great exchange that is life. Breath borrowed, breath returned, breath shared with stone, with wind, with everything that breathes in this high place, in this sacred solitude, in this home above the world, in mountain, out, body, in, wind, out, peace. The rhythm is perfect, natural, effortless. The body breathes itself. The mountain breathes through the body. The wind breathes with both. All breathing together. All one breath. All one rhythm. All one eternal exchange of air, of life, of presence. Feel your own breath matching this. Feel how slow it has become, how deep, how peaceful. Feel how little air you need, how each breath is enough, more than enough. Feel yourself breathing with the mountain, with the stone, with the eternal patience of height, of solitude, of sacred rest. The wind outside continues, never stops, never rests. But its sound has become something else now, not separate, not external, not other. It has become part of the breath. The wind is not outside anymore. It is everywhere, inside, outside, through, around. The wind is breath, is life, is the constant presence that never abandons, never fails, never ends. The sound of wind is everything. It fills the cave, fills the ears, fills the mind. There is no other sound, no thought, no concern, just wind, constant wind, faithful wind. The wind that has blown here since before humans walked the earth. The wind that will blow here long after. The wind that simply is, always, forever. Now, let yourself dissolve into this wind. Let your boundaries soften. Let the separation between you and wind blur, fade, disappear. You are not separate from wind. You are breath. Wind is breath. All is breath. All is one. All is eternal flow. In, out, always, forever. Now, and through the wind, beneath it, woven into it, the bells, so faint, so far, but they're still there, always there. And monastery bells calling hours, calling prayer, calling the faithful to remembrance. The sound travels up, against gravity, against wind, against distance, but it travels, it reaches. It arrives here, at this stone bed, at this moment, at this rest. The bells ring, 3 tones, high, middle, low, the pattern ancient, unchanging, eternal. The bells have rung this way for centuries, will ring for centuries more. They know their work. They bless the mountain. They bless the hermit. They bless you, now, here, always. The bells fade. The wind continues. The breath continues. The stone continues. Everything continuing. Everything eternal. Everything now. Just this. Just breath. Just wind. Just bells. Just stone. Just rest. Just peace. Just home. Forever. Always. Now. The body is so heavy now, impossibly heavy, as if made of stone itself, as if becoming mountain, becoming rock, becoming the eternal presence that simply is, heavy, still, unmoving, at rest, complete rest, total rest, the rest of stone, the rest of mountain, the rest of things that do not move, do not change, do not become, but simply are, forever, always. Now, let yourself become stone. Let yourself sink into the ledge beneath you. Let the boundary between body and rock dissolve. You are not lying on stone. You are stone. You are mountain. You are the eternal presence, the unchanging truth, the simply is. Let this knowing settle into you, through you, become you, stone, mountain, eternal. Now, the cold has spread through everything. Body temperature and stone temperature have met, have merged, have become one. There is no warm, no cold, just temperature, just is, just the perfect balance of stone and body, of mountain and flesh, of eternal and temporary meeting, merging, becoming one. The wool blanket is barely felt now, its weight, its texture, all fading into the general sensation of being covered, of being held, of being blessed. The blanket does its work, quietly, humbly, perfectly, just as wool has always done, just as simple things do their work, without fanfare, without recognition, just doing, just being, just blessing. The wind shifts again, changes tone, speaks different words, but still wind, still constant, still faithful. The wind is never exactly the same, always changing, always moving, always new, yet always wind, always present, always blessing. This is the teaching. This is the wisdom. Change, constancy, both, neither, everything, nothing, just wind, just breath, just now, just peace. Feel yourself breathing with the wind. Feel how your breath and winged breath are one. Feel how there is no difference, no separation, no boundary, all breath, all wind, all one eternal flow, In, out, forever. Always. Now, this is meditation. This is prayer. This is the hermit's wisdom. Breath, wind, one. Always, forever. Peace. The darkness is complete, total, absolute. No light reaches here. No light penetrates. Just darkness. Full darkness. The darkness where sleep lives deepest. Where rest is most profound. Where peace is most complete. This darkness is womb, is shelter, is the place before birth, before life, before everything, and also the place after life, after everything. The darkness that holds all, that blesses all, that is all. Let yourself sink into this darkness. Let yourself be held by it. Let yourself know it is not empty, not void, not nothing. It is everything. It is fullness. It is the presence of all that is, all that was, all that will be, all here, all now, all in this darkness, all in this cave, all in this rest, all in this peace. Time has stopped, not slowed, stopped. There is no time, no hours, no minutes, no tomorrow, no yesterday. Only now, eternal now, perfect now, the now that contains all time, all moments, all existence, everything happening now, everything always now. Everything forever now. Just this. Just here. Just stone. Just breath. Just peace. Just now. The bells ring again. Or perhaps they never stopped. Or perhaps they are always ringing, and only now is the hearing. 3 tones. Distant, faint, perfect. They mark an hour. But what hour? It does not matter. All hours are one. All time is now. The bells ring. The wind blows. The stone holds. The breath continues. And it is all one, all eternal, all perfect, all now. Let the bells bless you. Let their sound travel through wind, through darkness, through stone, into your bones, into your blood, into your very being. Let the blessing settle, take root, become part of you, forever. The bells bless. You are blessed, always blessed, forever blessed, now blessed. Peace. The breathing is barely perceptible now, just the faintest movement, just the softest exchange, air moving in, air moving out, life continuing at its quietest, its most peaceful, its most restful. Just breath, just life, just the eternal exchange, in, out, and out, forever. Always. Now, the body does not exist anymore. Or it is all body. Or there is no difference. Just presence. Just being. Just the eternal now lying on eternal stone covered by symbol. Wool blessed by constant wind, honored by distant bells, held by sacred mountain. All one. All together. All perfect, all peace, just breathing, just being, just here, on stone, in cave, on mountain, under stars, between wind and bells, between earth and sky, between everything and nothing, Just this, just now, just forever, just home. The wind blows, the bells ring, the stone holds. The breath continues, the mountain stands. The night deepens, and you rest. Deep rest, mountain rest, stone rest, hermit rest, sacred rest, eternal rest, perfect rest, just peace, just home. Forever, always, now, all is well. All is stone, all is wind, all is bells, all is breath, all is peace, all is one, all is now, all is home, forever, always, here. Just breathing, just resting, just being stone, wind, peace, home, now, forever, always, breath, wind, stone, peace, home, now, always, forever, one. Peace, 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 peace. Stone, 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 wind, wind, home, home. Now, now, now. Wind, rest, rest, rest. Peace.